Here on People Puzzler. Goodbye.
One of my favorite books as a kid. It would be A, Curious George, Final Answer.
Yes, you're right.
I think I'll poll the audience on this. I'll trust the audience and go with D, Optical, Final Answer.
And they were right again for $16,000. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Tonight's the beginning of the new fall season for us, and it's going to be our biggest yet. In November, we'll have new celebrity shows. We plan on helping some undergraduates with a college edition of Millionaire in December. And starting tomorrow night, Wednesday, we've added a fourth night every Wednesday night so we can give away even more of ABC's money. And incidentally, since we began this show, over $30 million has been given away to a lot of smart people, just like Scott Yakel, who won $16,000 on Sunday night. Nice to see you again, Scott. Welcome back to the show. What have you seen here in New York? What have you been doing?
We've been to a couple of shows. We saw Contact one night and saw Chicago last night.
A lot of pretty women on those shows.
Yes, we had front row seats for Chicago, and Jasmine Guy looks as good as she ever did.
Yes, absolutely. And what about the lady in the yellow dress in Contact? You didn't look at her too long, did you, Scott? Not with your wife, Dawn, right next to you. Hi, Dawn. No, it's very pretty and good shows, too. So I'm glad you're enjoying New York while you're here. Scott comes from Salisbury, Maryland.
Right.
You've won $16,000, and you're just 6 questions away now from winning $1 million. Once you reach the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least that much money. You have 2 lifelines left, 50-50, and you can ask the audience. You can phone a friend. So if you want to play, go to abc.com and join the thousands of others right now who are using ABC's Enhanced TV. All right, Scott, ready to go?
Yes.
Let's get back to it, okay? Audience, are you ready? Yes, we're all ready. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. All right, should you miss, Scott, you're going to lose $15,000, but here it comes for $32,000. Which of these movies was the first feature film directed by Jodie Foster? Nell, Contact, Little Man Tate, The Accused.
Wasn't Contact. I think I'm going to call a friend.
Want to call somebody? Sure. Who do you want to call?
Michael.
What does Michael do?
He's a screenwriter.
Oh, good. He's in the business then, right? Yes. All right. Friends at AT&T will find Michael. Bring him to us.
Hello?
Michael?
Yes.
Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you?
How are you, Mr. Philbin?
Good. We're doing fine here. I've got Scott Yakel with me. Needs your help right now.
Okay.
Going for $32,000. He's got a question and 4 possible answers to read you, so the next voice you hear will be his. Good luck to you. You've got 30 seconds. Time starts right now, Scott.
Which of these movies was the first feature film directed by Jodie Foster? Nell, Contact, Little Man Tate, The Accused.
That's a Little Man Tate. I'm 95% sure. Little Man Tate.
Well, thank you, Michael. How are things down in Florida?
Yeah,
Did you get flooded?
No, not that bad. Not that bad. How are things in New York, huh?
Okay.
Great. Thanks, God. Little Man Tate. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Happy to hear he didn't get flooded.
It had a lot of rain there, Regis.
I know. Hurricane season.
Michael's pretty good with movies, so I'm going to go with him. C, Little Man Tate.
And make that your
final answer.
Michael was right. Little Man Tate for $32,000. Jodie directed that one back in 1991, and she starred in all of her other movies. Okay, up to 64,000, one lifeline left. You got that 50-50 you can use, but we're going for 64,000, 5 away from $1 million. Here it comes. The ruins at Chichen Itza are located on what peninsula? Yucatan, Iberian, Kola, Kamchatka.
Well, I've heard of Yucatan and Iberian, but I'm not.
Have you heard of Chichen Itza?
Not really. Let's go with 50-50.
That's a good idea, sure. We'll narrow it down by 2. So, computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please, leaving us 1 wrong answer. And the correct one, Yucatan and Kola.
Well,
Not going to lose anything here, Scott.
I know. Chichen Itza. I'm gonna go with A, Yucatan.
The one you heard of, huh?
That's the one I've heard of.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, Yucatan. He won 64,000. He's going for 125,000 when we come back. With all of them.
Or visit leaffilter.com today.
Scott Yakel, Salisbury, Maryland, in the hot seat and going for 125,000 and just 4 away from that $1 million right now. Let's find out what you're going to do with this money. Let me ask Dawn. Dawn, what would you like to do with this money?
Well, we have 2 kids, and 14 and 16, and they both will need to go to college, so I'm sure that will come in real handy.
And what about for yourself? What would you like, Dawn?
Oh, maybe we could take a little vacation.
How about Chichen Itza?
Hey,
Just for old time's sake.
might come in handy
I
someday.
think you deserve a vacation, too. All right, no lifelines. It's going to be all you. Ready? 125,000. Let's play. Here we go. Where was the Lord of the Dance star, Michael Flatley, born and raised? Dublin, Chicago, Boston, New Delhi.
I think the show's playing here now, isn't it? In New York. One of them. Riverdance, that's what it is.
This is an interesting piece of trivia. Where he was born and raised. I guess you haven't come across it.
No, I
if you're
haven't.
reading it.
And I don't have any idea
Yeah.
where he's from. So I'm going to take $64,000.
Sure.
I'm going home.
Why don't you make a guess right now?
I would guess Dublin would be my guess.
Dublin would be your guess. No, the correct answer is, believe it or not, Chicago. But anyway, Scott, we got 64,000 here for you. Nice meeting you. Have a good cruise. Well, that's right. Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance, born and raised in Chicago, of all places. All right, now we have 10 new contestants who didn't just come here for the free food. And they are Doug Vale, Lewis, Delaware, Hugh Maynard, Grays Lake, Illinois, Eda Clarkin, Sunnyside, New York, Alicia Ivins, New York City, Ed Coles, Freehold, New Jersey, Kevin Fleming, Greer, South Carolina, Tracy Bowman, Chicago, Illinois, Bob Corbatis, North Andover, Massachusetts, Mark Freeman, Central Park, Pennsylvania, Susan LaRose, Redlands, California. Okay, everybody, congratulations on getting here and getting this far in our game. Brace yourselves now for the first fastest finger question of the fall 2000 season. Here it comes. Put these puppets in order of when they first debuted on a TV series, starting with the earliest. Alf, Howdy Doody, Lamb Chop, Miss Piggy. Okay, everybody, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest. And it was Howdy Doody, of course, and then came Lamb Chop, Miss Piggy, finally Alf. That's the right order. Who got it? In the fastest time, the winner is Susan LaRose. Susan LaRose, come on, let's go to work. All right? Susan LaRose in that hot seat right now comes from Redlands, California. That's out there between Los Angeles and Palm Springs, right? You work in the library
Yes,
of the University of Redlands?
that's right.
Good for you. And you're a single lady? You've got a friend with you now, Sharon. Nice to see you, Sharon. Sharon's also a librarian, isn't she?
That's where we first met.
I tell you, librarians have good luck on this show. You're a big music fan, too, aren't you?
Yes.
Good. All right, I think we're ready to go here. What do you think?
Okay.
All right, you know about the rules, Susan. You know about your lifelines, 50-50. Ask the audience. You can phone a friend. So if you're ready to play, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Susan. Okay, Susan, we begin with the $100 question. According to a slang phrase, if a person gets diddly squat, what is he receiving? $1 million? Nautilus equipment? Little or nothing? Bo diddly.
I hope it's not what I'll be getting today. I'm going to say C, little or nothing.
Diddly squat, little or nothing, the right answer, yeah. $200, here it comes. Come on, let's go. What is the term for two single beds connected one above the other, Susan? Bunk beds, day beds, sleigh beds, fun.
I'll say A, bunk beds.
Right answer, of course, they're bunk beds. Yeah, you got it, Susan. Here it is for $300. Which of the following common phrases describes a person with an insatiable appetite for food? Bottomless pit, eats like a bird, walk in the park, Homer J. Simpson.
I'll say A, bottomless pit.
That's what they have, a bottomless pit when you have an insatiable appetite for food. See, you're all calmed down now, right? You're feeling strong, right? Here it is, Susan, $500. Which of these plant parts is typically found underground? Leaf, bulb, flower, branch.
I'll say B, bulb.
Bulb is what you find underground. You're right, Susan. 500. We're going for $1,000. The TV show Win, Lose, or Draw closely resembles which of the following games? Trivial Pursuit, Checkers, Scrabble, Pictionary.
Maybe I should ask the audience.
Want to do that? All right, fine. Audience, we need your help here for Susan. If you're ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. Well, kind of overwhelming. 81% say Pictionary.
Well, that's what I thought it was. I'll go ahead and go with the audience and say D, Pictionary.
And make that your...
Final answer.
And you're right. The audience is right. You want $1,000. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to $2,000.
Here are the
Susan LaRose here from Redlands, California. She's a librarian at the University of Redlands. Librarian assistant?
Yeah, library assistant.
How long have you been doing that?
I've been in the library business world, if you can call it that, for about 20 years.
20 years. Good for you. And you're a longtime fan of mine.
Oh, yes.
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, you have the first CD, the only CD I've ever made.
Yes.
You play it often?
All the time.
You think? Yeah, but since then I think I've lost you. You know, she's such a music buff now. She loves Bruce Springsteen. Who do you love more, me or Bruce?
Well, right now I love you more.
Yeah. Sure. All right, here we go. We're going for $2,000. You got 2 lifelines left, 10 away from $1 million. Let's play. For $2,000, which of the following is the plural form of the word nucleus? Nuclei, nuclea, nucleus, nucleum.
Well, my initial inclination was nuclei. I think I'll just go with that initial inclination and say A, nuclei.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Sure, your first impression's the right one. Happens all the time. And as I recall, Pictionary was kind of like your first inclination as well, see? Okay, still have 2 lifelines, $4,000, here it is. In the 2000 movie Space Cowboys, why must Clint Eastwood's character go into space? Stop a comet, contact aliens, fix a satellite, explore the universe.
Well, I believe he has to go up with some older astronauts because they were familiar with the satellite that was sent in outer space a long time ago, and they're the only ones who have the know-how to fix the satellite. So I'm going to say C, fix a satellite.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Exactly right. They fixed the satellite. Susan, you're on a roll here. We're looking at the $8,000 question. The 1977 Billy Joel song, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, tells the story of what couple? Jack and Diane, Brenda and Eddie, Desmond and Molly, Lola and Rico.
Well, being such a music fan, you'd think I should know this. Jack and Diane, I believe, is a John Cougar Mellencamp song. Desmond and Molly is from the Beatles' Obla Di Obla Da. Lola and Rico, I believe that's Barry Manilow, Copacabana, so I'm pretty sure it's B, Brenda and Eddie.
Well, you figured that out pretty well. What do you think? Want to make it your final answer?
Okay.
Brenda and Eddie, the right answer. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. All right, we're going up to the $16,000 question. What weapon was made famous by an American hero killed at the Battle of the Alamo? Gatling gun, Colt revolver, Remington rifle, Bowie knife.
Thinking Bowie knife, Davy Crockett. I think he was the Alamo. Starting to doubt myself. Gatling gun. I knew that was in the mid-19th century. Probably my initial inclination is right, but I feel like that maybe I should call someone.
Yeah, but then you're going to lose a lifeline. On the other hand, if you're really not sure,
yeah, maybe I will use the phone a friend.
who do you want to call?
I would like to call Bill.
And what does Bill do?
Bill is a librarian. I work with him.
Oh, good. All right, fine. AT&T, we need Bill from the University of Redlands Library.
This is Klaus.
Klaus, Regis Philbin, we'd like to talk to Bill if we can.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Bill.
Hi.
Hi, Regis Philbin here from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, how are you?
Good, we're fine. Got Susan here. She's kind of hung up on a question and needs your help, okay?
Okay.
All right, she's won 8,000, going for 16. She's going to give you the question, the 4 possible answers. One of them's the right answer. All right, Susan, it's all yours. 30 seconds, starting now.
What weapon was made famous by an American hero killed at the Battle of the Alamo? Gatling gun, Colt revolver, Remington rifle, or Bowie knife?
A Bowie knife, D.
How sure are you?
100% sure.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay, sure.
Klaus, Bill, they're all there.
Yes, I could hear Klaus laughing in the background. The answer is D, Bowie knife, and I guess I should have gone with my initial gut reaction.
You wouldn't listen to me. You want to make that your final answer?
Final answer.
Yes, you won $16,000, Susan. Okay, we're just 6 away from the million. 1 lifeline left. $32,000 question, and here it is. In the 1992 book, Earth in the Balance, what politician proposes eliminating the internal combustion engine? Ralph Nader, Jerry Brown, Al Gore, Tom Hayden.
I'm not really sure about this one either. I think I'd like to use a 50-50 lifeline.
Let's narrow it down, okay? Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Eliminating the internal combustion engine. It's quite a proposal.
Wish I'd saved that lifeline.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Silly
See,
me.
if Bruce Springsteen said save the lifeline, you'd have listened.
I
It's
should
just
have
me,
listened.
Regis. What does he know?
I'll say C, Al Gore.
You're gonna say C, Al Gore. You're gonna make that your final answer, Susan.
Final answer.
Yes, it was Al Gore. If at first you don't...
Download Slotomania now for free.
Susan Monroe is our assistant librarian from the University of Redlands. 4 the way up to $32,000 and going for $64,000 right now. No lifeline. The lifelines are all gone. Squandered. Broke my heart when you knew the answer. And I knew you knew the answer. And you knew she knew the answer too, right? Your friend back there, Sharon, you knew it, right?
I think so.
We all knew it. The audience knew it. People at home. Bruce Springsteen knew it. But okay, we can still forge ahead here. What are you going to do with this money?
Well, I have to throw a big party for all my phone friends.
All right, I hope you have a great one. You're 5 away from $1 million. Susan, let's see how far we can go, okay? Here it is for $64,000. Let's play. What is the setting for the Andrew Wyatt painting Christina's World? Seashore, snowy bluff, child's nursery, grassy field.
She's in a grassy field with her back to the viewer. The answer's D, grassy field.
Look at this. You're coming. You got it. Think you got it?
I think so.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Right, you got it for $64,000. You never needed these lifelines. 125,000. On Christopher Columbus's 1492 journey to America, which ship did not safely return to Spain? Pinta, Santa Maria, Nina, Gallega.
Gee, I was hoping you'd have only one Nina Pinta or Santa Maria up
Well, we
there.
have 4.
You know, I really don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
And I have no lifelines left, so this would just be a 1 out of 3 shot. And I think I'm going to have to stop.
All right, we understand. 64,000, nice sum of money. Take a guess. Go ahead. Which ship did not go back to Spain?
Santa Maria.
And you would have been right for 125,000. First inclinations, but no, nobody listens to me. Good luck, sweetie. Okay, good luck to you. Well, could have done better, but all right. Anyway, it was the Santa Maria that was wrecked off the coast of Haiti and didn't quite make it back to Spain. But Susan goes back to California with $64,000, more than enough for a fabulous party for Klaus and all the gang out there at Redlands. All right, contestants, keep your heads down now and your eyes on your own monitors. Here comes the next fastest finger question. With these legendary criminals in order of their birth, starting with the earliest. Blackbeard, Boston Strangler, Bugsy Siegel, Billy the Kid. All right, time's up. Let's see that answer in the correct order. Starting with the earliest criminal, Blackbeard, then Billy the Kid, and Bugsy Siegel, Boston Strangler. Let's see who got it right at the fastest time. The winner is Peter Clarkin. Hey, Peter, come on, let's go to work here. Peter Clarkin lives in Queens. He's in the hot seat right now, and it's nice to have you here. His wife, Yadranka, is back there. Nice to see you, Yadranka.
How are you?
Yadranka is a New York City driver, cab driver?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's how you met, huh?
Well, she wasn't driving a yellow cab at the time. She was working for a car service, but I had a date one night, and I called for a cab. And when the cab arrived, my wife was the driver. Well, she wasn't my wife at the time, of course, but she was the driver.
But you fell
So
in
I would have
love.
been embarrassing if I was on a date with my
But
wife.
you actually fell in love with the driver when you had your own date with you.
Yeah, well, one thing led to another, and here we are.
Wow, Yadranka, that's some story.
I'm a very good driver.
And a lot of fun, it looks like, too. All right, Peter, we'll hear more about this, I'm sure. But now let's concentrate on the show. You know about the rules. You know about the lifelines, 50-50. Ask the audience, and you can phone a friend. So if you're ready to play, Yadranka, are you ready? Yeah, we're all ready. Let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Be nice if you and Yadranka would win $1 million right now. You'd buy your own fleet of cars and let somebody drive you two guys around for a while. Here it is for $100. A famous radio show regularly used the phrase, "It's a bird, it's a plane, it's what?" Superman, a comet, Godzilla, your mother calling.
I'll go with A, Superman.
It's a Superman, you're right. Good old Superman. $200. In which of these places would a bat most likely live? Stream, in a cave, in a burrow, in a luxury penthouse.
I'll say B, cave.
That's where they live. They live in caves. $300. Which of these baseball positions is located behind home plate? Is it the shortstop, the catcher, the pitcher, the beer vendor?
That would be B, the catcher.
Yes, the catcher, right there behind home plate. One of those six. $500. Here it is, Peter. What word commonly describes the act of moving text or graphics up or down a screen? Is it shuffling, screening, pushing, scrolling?
I'll go with D, scrolling.
That's how you get it up and down the screen. You scroll it. You won $500. We're looking at the $1,000 question. Who puts out a series of workout videos called Sweating to the Oldies? Is it Richard Simmons, Cindy Crawford, Jane Fonda, Jack LaLanne?
That would be A, Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons, wedding to the oldies. You bet. We'll take a break. We'll come back. He's going for 2,000. Good.
The gummy way.
Peter Clarkin from Queens, New York. In the hot seat right now. An incredible story here. You may be the only person I've ever met in New York City history who took a cab, fell in love with the driver, and married her.
Oh.
You're the only one, pal. Believe me. But it must have been some night. I mean, you had a date with you.
Yes.
So...
Well, she had to go home early. That was her mistake.
Oh, I see. You took her home and you lingered in the cab.
Yes.
Was that on purpose?
No, she was just driving me home. But, you know, I'm such a catcher, just that she fell for me and gave me her number.
So you started talking with Yadranka?
Yes.
Before you knew it, you were intrigued. And how did you feel about him, Yadranka?
I always felt a good energy from Peter.
A good energy from him?
Yes.
How long you been married now?
It's going to be 4 years.
4 years.
Mhm.
You work for a retail company?
Yeah.
And does Yadranka still drive the car?
Yes, she does.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Great. And does she drive you occasionally?
Yes, but not on my dates anymore.
No more of that. All right, Peter, let's get back to it. You're doing fine here. You got 3 lifelines. You're going for 2,000. Let's play. Here it is for $2,000. Which of the following products is usually made from trees? Talcum powder, gelatin, paper, silk.
I'll say C, paper.
Final?
Final.
That's what they make from trees. They make paper. You're right. He's up to $4,000. On the TV series Family Ties, what politician did Alex B. Keaton worship? John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, Gary Hart, Barry Goldwater.
The answer is B, Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon, final answer?
Final.
That's who he loved. He loves Richard Nixon. $8,000. Take a look. If you're crossing the international date line, you are on or over which of the following bodies of water? Atlantic Ocean, South China Sea, Pacific Ocean, Mediterranean Sea.
I'll go with C, the Pacific Ocean.
Final.
Final.
Yes, exactly. Pacific Ocean is the right answer. The international date line. Boy, you're on fire. 16,000 coming up. What is another name for the leaves of the herb cilantro? Rosemary, marjoram, sage, coriander.
I think I'm going to ask the audience some answers.
All right, audience, we need some help here. If you're ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Well, there you go. Coriander, 53%. Sage came in second at 27%. You'd like it to be more overwhelming than that, I take it, huh?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. I think I should know this, but this is not in my head. Okay, I'm going to go with the audience.
Okay. Final answer?
Final answer.
Yes! $16,000. The audience nailed it. Good going, audience. That was great. Here it is now for $32,000. Very important, Peter. Which of these officials is responsible for assigning names to new U.S. Navy ships? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of the Navy, U.S. President, U.S. Congress.
You know, Regis, I think I'm going to make my phone call now.
Okay. Got somebody here that you think might answer this?
Yeah, I think I want to call Doug.
What does Doug do?
Doug works for a contracting company.
All right.
He's a very good trivia guy. So.
All right, let's get Doug on the line, AT&T, and see if he can help.
Hello?
Hello, Doug.
Yes?
Regis Philbin calling from New York City. How are you?
Good. Regis who? I'm kidding. Hello, Regis.
Very funny.
How are you?
Good. I'm here with Peter and Yadranka. He's already won 16,000, going for 32. He's got a question for you and 4 possible answers.
Good
Okay?
for him.
All right, Peter. It's all yours. 30 seconds starting now.
Doug, who of these officials is responsible for assigning names to the new U.S. Navy ships? Secretary of Defense of the Navy? Is it the President or Congress?
What officials are responsible for naming the new ships in the Navy?
Yes.
And you said the President?
President?
Secretary of Defense?
Secretary of Navy?
Secretary of the Navy?
Or Congress?
Or Congress?
10 seconds.
10 seconds left. Pete, oh, God.
Yeah, you know, it's been a long time since I thought of who really names these ships in the Navy. Kind of an unusual question. Well, here's where you stand. You walk away with 16,000.
That's not enough.
You go for 32,000. We narrow it down to 2 if you want.
Why don't we narrow it down to 2?
Why don't we do that? Computer, take away 2 of those wrong answers, please, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. What does the logic tell you here?
Actually, after the phone call went bad, I was kind of thinking of Congress, but... I think I'm gonna go with the President.
Why?
I don't think it's something that the Secretary of the Navy would do. I think it had to be much higher rank, much more official. That's why I was thinking the Congress, maybe they would have to approve it. They don't do it. I don't think the Secretary of the Navy would do it himself.
Okay. Want to make it your final answer?
Yes, I'll make it my final answer.
No, it's the Secretary of the Navy. Yadranka, I'm sorry, Peter, but you're going $1,000. That was a tough question. Good luck to you. Oh, that was a tough one, wasn't it? I feel terrible. Peter was just acing those questions left and right until that last one. All right, we're going to take a break right now, and when we come back, we're going to find out who's worthy sitting in that chair, okay? We'll be right back, everybody.
America.
We got to get going now, so here's our next fastest finger question for the night. Put these movies in order of their original theatrical debut, starting with the most recent. Dead Man Walking, The Green Mile, Jailhouse Rock, Stir Crazy. Okay, we're all done here. Let's see that answer in the correct order. Starting with the most recent movie, The Green Mile, then Dead Man Walking, Stir Crazy, and Jailhouse Rock. That's the right order. Who got it in the fastest time? Now let's take a look and see. The winner is Kevin Fleming. Yeah, Kevin. How are you? Come on, let's go. We're going to go right now. So it's Kevin Fleming. Where you from, Kevin?
Greer, South Carolina.
Well, welcome to the show. Congratulations on getting in the hot seat. We only have X number of minutes left here. You know about the rules, you know about the lifeline, so let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Kevin Fleming. All right, Kevin, here it comes for $100 now. What animal is known for making a quacking sound? A duck, a horse, a cow, a worm?
I would say a duck.
Duck it is. They make the quacking sound. $200. If someone invites you to Trip the Light Fantastic, you are most likely being asked to do what? Watch fireworks, walk on hot coals, dance, knock over a lamp.
I've got an idea, but I want to make sure, so I'm going to ask the audience if I may.
We could do that. Audience, Kevin needs your help right now. If you're ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. Well, there you go. 88% say it's dance.
I'll go with C, dance.
Is that what you
Final
thought
answer.
it was?
It was, but you know.
Final answer, he said, yeah, you got it. The audience got it. $200. 300. Which of the following foods contains citric acid? Cracker, lemon, peanut butter, pork rinds.
Final answer is B, lemon.
And you're right for $300. Citric acid and lemon. Here it is, 500. What human body part is made up of vertebrae? Arm, spine, hip, leg.
B, spine.
Spine it is. They made up of vertebrae. Spine, you won 500. Coming at you, $1,000. By taking which of the following tests can an adult earn the equivalent of a high school diploma? SAT, Advanced Placement, GED, MCAT.
GED, final answer.
Yes, you won $1,000, Kevin. Good for you. Yeah, that sound means that we're out of time for tonight, but Kevin will be back here tomorrow night, and joining him will be 10 new contestants who are on airplanes right now, as a matter of fact. And they are Ray Voss, Tim Harnish, Stephen Rosemary, Sarah Konoya, Warren Pershine, Bill Gibson, Andrew Dagan, Helen Saucier, John Ruski, and Bruce Hart.